The afternoon rain was drizzling on the eaves of her old apartment in the heart of London. Inside, Caitriona Balfe sat silently in front of the window, her eyes staring blankly into the distance, not sure if she was watching the raindrops or the broken memories that were drifting across her heart. The phone in her hand was still on. The headline from a prominent social media post read, "Sam Heughan and Dakota Johnson walk hand in Paris, officially in love." An accompanying photo clearly showed Sam, her former co-star confidant, and also the person she thought she knew best, smiling brightly, looking affectionately at Dakota. Caitriona closed her eyes slightly. A tear fell silently. She didn't know exactly what that feeling was. Was it disappointment, jealousy, or simply the pain of seeing the person who was once important to her happy with someone else? Sam and she, both of them, were once a couple that captivated Outlander fans. On the show, they were Jamie and Claire, two souls who bonded through time. In real life, they were best friends, always accompanying each other in every promotional campaign, every event, every warm look behind the scenes. But deep in Caitriona's mind, that relationship went far beyond the two words, co-stars. There were long nights after filming, when Sam sat next to her in the hotel room, poured her a glass of wine and listened to her talk about loneliness, career pressure, doubts about her cooling marriage to Tony McGill. Sam never said he loved her, but the look in his eyes at that time, the way he was silent, not leaving her for even a second, was enough to make her heart tremble. Then time passed. They were still friends, still two big stars. But life changed. Sam started to have other women by her side. Rumors, photos, and rumors kept coming. Caitriona had always been calm. But this time, with Dakota Johnson, a prominent name, a beautiful and charming actress, it was different. No one knew that, just a few months ago, Caitriona and Sam were still texting each other every night, still sending funny pictures and goodnight wishes. But now, everything was silent. Sam had never told her about Dakota. Not a word of explanation, not a word of goodbye. A call came in. It was Tony. She hesitated, looked at the screen, then turned off the sound. Not because she was angry, but because she knew, Tony knew everything. And he also knew that her heart had long since ceased to belong to him. She stood up, walked to the bookshelf where she kept her mementos from the Outlander set. The bronze locket Sam had given her in the first season, a photo of them hugging and smiling brightly in the snow in Scotland. She picked up the locket, clutched it tightly, and then put it back. It was time for her to learn to let go. But how can she let go when every online clip, every word a fan says, every comment mentioning Jamie and Claire, is like a knife twisting her heart? Social media is exploding right now. Fans are divided. Some are happy, some are regretful. One fan even tagged her with the lines, "Claire must be hurting. Sam, do you know how much she has done for you?" She sighed, gently typed a message to Sam. Then deleted, wrote again, deleted again. Finally, only one sentence remained on the screen. "I'm glad you're happy. Don't forget to stay warm in Paris." But she didn't send it. Night fell. The city was quiet. Caitriona was still sitting there, on the sofa, hugging a pillow, looking up at the ceiling. On the table, a new script was still unfinished. She had to film next week. Another role. Another life. But her heart, still stuck in the eyes of that man. Sam might have truly loved Dakota. And her? Maybe she was just an old friend in his memory. What if that would never come true? The wind blew through the crack of the door. Cold, like her heart at this moment. In the end, the truth that no one spoke out. The one who hurt the most was not the one who left, but the one who stayed, still holding tightly to something that had never been named.